Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We have an awesome Shop With Me video today where we visited Michaels, TJMaxx, HomeGoods, and even PetSmart as we check out all of the latest trends in decor and housewares for fall and Halloween. Please remember to like and subscribe this video so you'll always be notified of our latest videos and content. So now, let's get to it on This Eclectic Life. Alright guys, even though the weather is still currently 95 degrees every day here in Florida, that doesn't matter. We made sure to head to Michael's first to check out all of the latest in their fall and Halloween decor. Michael's definitely doesn't disappoint again with their extensive lines this year. Some of it is similar to their designs in the past. I really love the vintage black cat hocus pocus vibes that they've brought out again. They do have a few slight changes to the artistry this year. I believe the kitty's eyes are blue this year, just like on this pillow, whereas the one I purchased, I believe it was last year, looked a little more vintage with orange eyes. They also have these really great little brooms. These were $17.99. A lot of different little countdown signs and sandwich signs, sandwich boards that you can use in your home decor. They have an extensive line of all of these cute little potion bottles. They have them in many of their different decor lines, ranging from a little more of these cute vintage ones to some of the more dark Victorian ones, which we'll see later. I absolutely love these throw pillows, and I love what they've done with the design of black and white and orange. It's always one of my favorites. They had a ton of tabletop decor. These cute little signs, again, really great for tiered trays or if you have a smaller countertop. Again, they range with within each of these different design lines. You can really coordinate and build out a lot of your own decor in its own special design line. Most of these smaller tabletop signs and decor ranged in price from $7.99 to $12.99. Some of the larger pieces then went from about $15.99 up to $40 or $39.99. I haven't gone in to check each and every individual price here because sometimes it does vary, and obviously with their sales, they're anywhere from 20 to 40% off depending on where you live. And another fun decor line that they brought out and really extended on is this fun pastel pink and purple potion line. It really is cute. Obviously, many teens and tween girls will love this, but it really is a great decor line for people that aren't so much in your traditional Halloween colors. They extended that through. They actually have some nutcrackers that are for Halloween, and there's many additional wall decor and complimentary accessories and skulls and jack-o'-lanterns, and I loved these little witch boots. I just thought these were so great. They have some chalkboards, and some of these are even little neon lights that you can put on a shelf or in a bedroom. They also have these really adorable glass wine tumblers that are really perfect for Halloween parties, whether it's with the girls or if it's for some of your teens and tweens. Some of these really great signs that they've brought out this year have a filigree pattern where it's carved in and etched. They extended kind of the dark garden line, and that really ties into, I guess it's more of a neon vampire retro vibe. I thought it was really great. Many of these pieces, although isn't something that I would personally put in all of my Halloween decor, I really do love the Victorian goth vibe that they've come out with, and it just ties in with a lot of different styles, and it can be changed up dependent on if you tend to lean more towards neutrals or if you really do love more of a dark gothic vibe. The rest of this design line really kind of included more of a throwback of an Art Deco vibe. It's very Gatsby meets vampire. Some of them are really ornate with the pumpkin designs, which we've seen in the past for many years. But they did kind of update it with these ravens that have strands of pearls around their neck. I thought they were just really clever. Many of these, again, ranged in price. Some were already on sale. Other pieces and design lines weren't included. So it was a little confusing to me as I was looking through the prices. But this was really more just to give you an idea of some of the wonderful products. I absolutely love this teacup. It says you've been poisoned. Some different designs have that at the very bottom of the cup. So if you were to drink a whole cup of tea or coffee, once you would see the very bottom, then it would tell you that you've been poisoned. Really great for murder mystery parties. We'll talk more about those murder mystery parties later, though. Again, they have an extensive collection of garlands and ribbon garland that range in each of their different design lines. They have the popular gnomes. I really love the little ghosts this year. This was like a gnome witch. They have the little puffballs and more of the traditional beaded designs. I still tend to love this very old school where we used to cut them out of paper in grade school. I don't know if anyone else remembers that. And we would make the holiday chains. Typically we use them for Christmas, but now we have them for Halloween as well. Some of these were really fun and imaginative with the eyeball garland. and then it kind of went into the darker vibe for people that wanted the traditional black and orange. Again, they have a wide range of throw pillows, which are always very dangerous for me. I don't know about you guys. I absolutely loved this little puppy throw pillow. Reminded me of my dog, Howdy. The pillows, again, ranged from anywhere from $18.99 to $29.99 before they were on sale. I checked out all of their pumpkins. Some of them are carvable. Many of them are just used as simple decor the way that they are. Again, they ranged in price quite a bit. Some of the more traditional ones were much more expensive than I remembered them being in years past. So if you wanted something that is carvable, I would probably choose to get it maybe from Amazon or Walmart, unless you get a really good sale there. They also had their dark garden wreaths, and they just really were beautiful the way that they're put together. If this is something that you're going to make the investment in, these are the pieces I would advise on. I love these Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2 type man-eating plants. I have one of the smaller ones from a few years ago, and now they've even made the larger one, which is like $200. Some of these other wreaths, again, were labeled at $69.99 before any type of a sale. So it would be best to kind of watch and see when it goes on sale in your area, or if you have an additional coupon code, because that's where you can really add to your collection and not have to break the bank with some of these pieces. But they will last for a long time, and they're just a wonderful investment if that's the same decor that you plan to put out year after year and you just love having that consistency in your home decor. And then I went on to look at even more garland and wreaths. And in a few other aisles, they had some of their different lines. These I was really, really loving because they're just unique. This is more of the like a dark apothecary type vibe. And I really love these glass cloches. They could be really used all year round depending on your decor. I also checked out more of the traditional fall decor, which is really beautiful with these warm, natural woven pumpkins. They're very popular this year. They still had quite a few of their beautiful wooden signs, different things for wall decor, different things for table decor. Again, most of these ranged in price from $29.99 for some of the medium-sized signs up to $69.99. Some of the tiered trays were also about $39.99 before any sales. They had some other larger pumpkins that are carvable in with more of this boho natural vibe, which I was really loving. Some people call it farmhouse. I feel that's a very adaptive term, depending on what your surrounding decor is already in your home. The beautiful butterfly line and some of the more country type looking signs that look very natural and wooden with the woven baskets and metal bird cages. Those are already at 40% off. Some of these metal signs were really adorable. Of course, the popular pickup truck that's filled with either pumpkins or apples. I really love this apple line that they also had out this year. It was just different than the things that we've seen in the past. And I like that there was more of an emphasis on apples versus pumpkins. So some of these glass canisters were really beautiful. You could even use them for a coffee bar or an apple cider bar. They had the corresponding throw pillows and different table decor that all went in with the apple pie and apple picking theme. It was really, really adorable. And some of these were already at 40% off as well. So I'm sure in the next few weeks, maybe, if there's much left, they'll still be at 40 to maybe 60% off depending on their inventory. These wreaths were $59.99. And again, some of these small signs like this one ranged anywhere from $12.99 up to $39.99. I love the metal containers for the coffee bar, and some of the made from scratch signs were really adorable for that kind of kitchen decor if that's really what you love to have displayed in your kitchen at fall. Okay, this was probably my favorite of all of the design lines that Michaels has come out with this year. It's similar to things that they've done in the past, except they've taken it a step farther. They have some of the faux taxidermy with the different bugs and things like that, but they've also really tapped into some of the, I would call it like a vintage traveling circus or maybe like a gypsy vibe. I really love the woodsy elements that they have, the owls and the bats, and they look more realistic. They had some really great signs that also went along with this whole vibe and theme. And I call it like the dark apothecary, if you've never heard of that. Curiosities and oddities also played into palmistry, some of the different tarot vibes that have also become a little more popular now. Depending again on your design aesthetic, these things could be year-round, as I know I have quite a few friends that would love to have this in their home all year round. But definitely for the dark apothecary, the dark academia theme, if that's something that you would really love to have showcased in your home for the holidays, these are really, really perfect pieces for that. I absolutely loved the little cabinet of curiosities that's already been built out. Makes it easier to start your collection when you have a signature piece like that. Again, some of the different faux florals that would go along in coordination with this design line. And just some of the great tabletop decor. Again, it looks really high quality and they're just statement pieces, so you don't need a lot. The curiosity and oddity sign was an absolute favorite of mine. I actually ended up purchasing that sign, and if you end up tuning in for my haul video, you will definitely see what I'm going to do with that in my decor this year. Again, they had many throw pillows and coordinating signs and decor pieces that go into this theme. It was really extensive. Every one of their different collections has so many pieces that it would really be impossible to go in and get everything at once. I'm sure there are some people that would love to do that. But for some of these, it's just, they're really great pieces to just add as you go on, eclectically, as I would. And many of them, since they do overlap, you can even use these for Valentine's Day with these hearts and skulls, and kind of lean into more of a gothic vibe, I guess, when we're coming into Valentine's Day. So even thinking ahead for other holidays coming up, these would really be fun statement pieces that you could utilize at different times of the year, not just from Halloween and fall time. Then we made our way over to TJMaxx, and again, they do not disappoint with all of the amazing body products and soaps. They have them all prominently displayed, and again, they do change them out quite a bit, but it's important to go back and check once a week maybe, just to see what might be new, because many of these things do end up getting purchased right away. I absolutely loved some of these makeup accessories. The little bars of soap I absolutely love to have in my different bathrooms, especially when we have guests, family visiting from out of town. I do like to purchase these and put them in each of their bathrooms so that they have a special fresh, clean bar of soap to go along with them when they visit. I absolutely loved these adorable sleeping masks. And then as we moved along, I started checking out all of their mugs. Most of them were from $7.99. I love the one with a dog. It also came with a little chew toy for your furry friend. Lots of tumblers. This Joffrey's Disney coffee, it's actually cheaper than it is if you were to buy it in Disney Springs, so it's a really great deal. These wooden vessels and service bowls, they ranged in price. That one was only $4.99, and some of them are just really beautiful just to keep out, again, all year round. Their mug game is on point this year. Many times I am not so impressed. Obviously, Ray Dunn has been very popular, but this year they came out with a new line, and they have these little keychains attached and a small tassel. I love those. So I ended up purchasing a couple to add to my already extensive collection. But some of them range again in price from $7.99. Some of the Ray Dunn ones are $9.99. I love that Glinda the Good Witch. Nightmare Before Christmas. They had a lot of different Disney themed ones, Snoopy themed ones. Really anything that you could want to look for, they would have. I love this mug so much. The finish on it was unbelievable. Then I found these unbelievable jars from the Disney Villains line with Ray Dunn. They had quite a few and different ones with some different villains on them. I was obsessed with these. They also had a ton of different accessories with their candy and plates and glassware. These little ghost florals were adorable. Many wooden signs for pets, which I absolutely obviously love, and I will always cover that thoroughly for you guys. It was just really never ending with spatulas, kitchenware, aprons, small wooden signs for tiered trays. They did have some interesting new pieces that I had never seen before, but many of them were very similar to things that have been in the past. I love the Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. That really has been blowing up now these past few years. Okay, candles. You will find out that I am a huge candle fan, but I am very particular on my scents. So they have a wide range, and it's always best to sniff first. Don't be fooled by the label and the artwork. These are some really great candelabras that they had. I love that skeleton one. They had a lot of the matte black pumpkins that were either jars or vessels, and they just were really, really cool next to all of the Day of the Dead items. Storage boxes. I love this furry black cat pumpkin. I was very close to buying it. It was only $14.99, and I just loved it. They had some other fun witch items, a lot of glass pieces, some of them lit up. I am obsessed, you guys, obsessed with the Headless Horseman. I actually ended up purchasing him, and I will talk more about that in my haul video. Many, many, many amazing items. Obviously, again, they had a ton of different mugs. A lot of the snow globes were really fun. Some of them were a new design for this year. I love that little mummy mug. And again, really dependent on what it is that you want. If you go there at the right time, you'll be able to find it. This was a large Disney Mickey wooden board that you could either hang on the wall or display on your porch. Many other Halloween pillows, obviously ranged in price from $15.99 to $49.99 for some of the more intricate, large couch-size throw pillows. Really great designs, though. Of course, I had to hit up the pet aisle and look at all of the latest and greatest for the pet toys and accessories. I love these so much, and some of them are new in their designs, and they were just so cute. I absolutely love these little dinosaur skeletons, and some of them didn't have obnoxious squeakers. You can always get some really great dog treats and cat treats if you keep an eye out, and many times they are cheaper than if you were to buy them in the pet food store. I love these Ray Dunn pet bowls. They had many different designs and finishes, and then they had the coordinating treat jars as well. I have a couple of these from the years past, so I wasn't duped into buying more. They had a wide variety of pet beds with, again, Snoopy or Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas. So really, again, anything that you would love to add to your collection for your pet. This Yorkie candle pumpkin spice toy was amazing. I absolutely loved it. And I had never seen anything like that before. The skeleton riding the dinosaur was really great. And the different bandanas were really fun for this year. The cat toys were also really fun and new, and many of them feel more durable. I ended up checking out some of the beautiful little baby products as well. I always love the knitted newborn bundling with the socks and the hat. They had a cute little dish and cup set, adorable little bibs as well. Then I went over to PetSmart. They ended up having a adopt-a-thon inside, and it did say dogs and cats, but it was really only cats that were up for adoption that day from one of our local shelters. I will post all of the information below, but they had an amazing array of different t-shirts, bandanas, costumes, socks for dogs and cats. And I'm sure they tried to get this out ahead of time because they knew they were having the adopt-a-thon. So you could bring home your new best friend and also get them well equipped for the holiday. I love the cat scratch houses. I always buy one every year for my 3 cats, and I end up buying them some new toys as well every year. So they were starting at $3.99, but many of them went all the way up to like $9 or $10 each. So again, if you can find them on sale, Disney even brought out their new Hocus Pocus 2 line for pets. And this is really adorable, so I know many of you will definitely be cashing in on that. I'm not sure if it's only exclusive to PetSmart. I love that Binks wand, and the little the cat tunnels, those are always really great as well. They had a bunch of different snuffle mats and treats for small animals as well, pocket pets, guinea pigs, rabbits. I love that they're extending these wonderful treats to more than just dogs and cats now. They had all of their other treats on sale as well, and they even had a trick-or-treat pumpkin. If you take your dogs with you for trick-or-treat, I am the house that you can come to with your dog or your cats, and they will also get treats on Halloween for trick-or-treat. So we're out there, people. You just have to find us. These adorable Hocus Pocus shirts, they had some from Coco, and then they had some horror-themed shirts as well. The Disney Villains line also extended to their toys. I thought this was so cool. They had Maleficent, the Evil Queen, Ursula, Captain Hook, and these are all the Bark brand. So again, a little more pricey because it's a trademark licensed Disney product, but these are really, really adorable, especially if you plan to, if you have an influencer that's a pet, you guys, these are the things you need. Moving on to our little friends that were all adoptable. There were so many people there that day that I really do hope that all of these kitties found a wonderful home. I did try to film as best as I could just to give some general information and just to kind of show you all of their adorable faces. That's a mama with her 2 little babies, and it seemed like they were wanting them to be adopted as a family, but I'm assuming they would probably separate the kittens from the mama. These little black cats were so sweet, and I think they were already being treated. They had some type of an eye infection, and they were treating them from the shelter for their eye infections, but really in need of a good home. Please don't get a black cat for Halloween and then get rid of it after Halloween. Many shelters will also take black cats out of the adoption cycle because there's horrible people out there that I don't even want to talk about. But these kittens are definitely spunky and ready for a new home. And many of these other PetSmarts in your area will probably have adopt-a-thons as well. So if you see any of your little friends here today that would inspire you to go out and get a new forever family member for your home, I really hope that I can help connect you with that. Like I said, again, I will post all of that information in the comments below, and I'll link everything to this shelter as well as to the PetSmart link, because maybe they will have calendars that are local in your area so that you can look and see when they might be having one in your neck of the woods. If you do live around the Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, Lutz area of Florida, this rescue will be local to you as well. So if these little friends didn't get adopted that same day during the adopt-a-thon, you can always check in with the rescue and see if they're still available, because I'm sure that they would love to meet you. And obviously they're all looking for wonderful homes. I already have 3 cats. Otherwise, I would have taken them all home with me that day. Then I would have needed a new husband. I know I'm not alone in that. After an exciting day of shopping, we took home all of my newfound treasures, and that will be in the next video that we do for the Fall-o-Ween shopping haul. Now enjoy this fun little sneak peek. Yes, Michaels has brought out all of their Holiday Village collection. I don't think this is the whole thing, but again, I'm also a huge fan. But I already have about 50 different buildings that I've collected over the past 20 years. But just as a heads up for some of you guys. So if you enjoyed this, please remember to give me a like, subscribe, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Thanks so much for visiting, and check out some of these other great videos.